Hello, and welcome to 125 Scale Model Drive. My name's Arden, and today I'm going to be showing off a few of the model kits I've gotten done in the past few weeks, months, time since we last talked. Excuse me. First up, we have this 1970 429 Boss Mustang, or otherwise known as Boss 9 to some people. I've heard it called that. Either way, it's just like a Boss 302, other than there's a couple differences. The biggest one is what we have. Here, let me turn on the flash. The biggest difference, though, is this monster under the hood. The Boss 429 big block. This one right here is done in grabber blue, and I really, when doing this model, there was 4 colors that it come in. I believe there was only one color that carried over from 69 to 70, the only 2 years which Ford produced this car. That being said, I knew when I started it, there was a couple that I really liked, but I knew that I had to go grab a blue because I just completed a few months prior a grabber blue Boss 302 1970. So between the two, I thought they would look great together. So that's what I did, and I actually store them next to one another on the shelf together. Let's see if I can get a nice close-up of the interior there. Really proud with how this one came out. Love the car. I de-chromed all the chrome on it and re-chromed it. I thought it gave that really nice realistic look, if you will. And again, very proud of how this one come out. If you go through my channel, there is the Boss 302 on there of the same color. I encourage everyone to check it out. I think they look great together. So, and then give me 1 second, and we'll have one more. Well, we'll have the next vehicle, I should say. Okay, next up, and keeping with our Ford theme here, we have a Gran Torino. And with this car being black, it's so hard to keep the dust off of it. Really enjoyed doing this one as well. Get a glimpse of the engine there. Really love this one, especially it came with a few photo edge pieces that were really fun to apply to the car, and just an overall all fun build. Sometimes I wish I hadn't painted it black, just because everything tends to show up on black, including all this extra dust that I'm all of a sudden getting on it. But let's see if I can give you guys a nice close-up of the interior here. Hopefully it'll focus. There we go. That's probably as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, I really like this one. Loved reading the history on the Torinos. Yeah, I knew very little of them going into it. So being able to research them and find out, more than what I knew, which again was next to nothing, it became apparent real quick that another Torino will be in my future. They're just neat cars, and they are great looking cars, in my opinion. I love that front end, love the grills on them. They're the hood, the hood scoop there, how it very subtle but very distinct at the same time. Love it. Love how it come out. Alright. And give me another second and we'll see what's next on the showcase today. And again, sticking with the Ford theme, here's another one. I've definitely been on a Mustang / Ford kick lately. Even now, I just finished a 93 Cobra, and I'm sure I'll be making a video on that in the near future. But immediately afterwards, I started on, I guess it's not a Ford, but started on a Cobra, a Shelby Cobra, and a Ford engine, of course. And yeah, so I've just been on a Ford / Mustang kick lately, and been loving it. No complaints. There we go. Be able to see some of the details quite a bit better with the old top down on this girl. My favorite way to see them. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to get the hood open for you guys. It's giving me a little bit of struggle. This red was a 2-stage red. I want to say this car is a 95, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's a 95 GT. I can't remember offhand. But, oh no. And I just broke the mirror off. Alright, got the old mirror fixed there. Yeah, there's another look at the interior there. Let's see if I can't zoom it in even more. Alright, and let me see what else we can find out of the stash that's been completed recently to show you guys. Alright, and just to get away from all the Fords, show something a little bit different for this last one here. We have this 69 Corvette L88. It might be a 68, now that I say that. I'm having doubts on the exact year. Get a close-up of this interior for you guys. I was really pleased with how the interior come out on this one. It's not necessarily my favorite color for interior. I knew I wanted to get away from the typical white or black, which, by all means, interiors look great in that color too, but I've done so many either white or black at this point that I needed a little bit of a change. Engine all wired up there. I do have the air cleaner somewhere. I think it's actually on the shelf. I like to not glue it in so that way I can take it off when I'm showing company. And looking around, I believe I see it from here over on the shelf right now. But yeah, very nice Corvette. Again, you know, like all the models that I present or try to accomplish for that matter. Really pleased with how this one turned out. Other than maybe this hood, because I'm having a struggle to try to get it down right now. And forcing it does not seem like a good choice. But yeah, the paint job came out flawlessly on this one. I still remember it. This was probably the oldest out of all the builds I've showed here today. This is probably the one done the longest ago, and I still remember how pleased I was after getting this one cleared, and I was ready to buff it out, thinking there'd be hiccups, and it just came out nice. To the best of my recollection, I don't believe I polished this one. I just let it be after spraying the 2K clear. But that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed me sharing my models with you, and I do appreciate everyone for stopping by. If you get a chance, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it, and it does help out quite a bit. And again, I thank everyone for allowing me to share this with you, or share all these builds with you. It helps fuel the next build every time I read the very nice comments. And if you guys have a favorite one out of any of these, please leave it down below. I look forward to interacting and talking with everyone in the comments. And again, your continued support is always appreciated. Thanks, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one.